Hi guys, I'm back. So this is my exploding box so far. If you want to see how I made this box, there's a previous video which I'll link down below. I'll also link on the video as well, how to make the actual base of this. And then I just did, to fancy it up, because this is for Valentine's Day, I did hearts as the corner pieces. So basically what you do is your box, before you glue this inner piece in, is you just kind of fold it like that. And I traced a heart, so this is going to look like a square. I traced a heart shape in half of a heart because it'll duplicate itself. And I just cut out a heart shape. So they are not perfect by any means. I did try to use a pencil and trace it, like my heart, and then I cut it out. But off camera, because I didn't realize it was recording, I did this little like broken heart. Okay, so this little heart is gonna just come undone like this, and I basically normally what I was gonna do is a window. I mean, not a window, a door. So I cut it 4.5 inches wide and 4 inches tall, because these little, I basically scored it out of at a 1/4 inch on the inside, so that these two pieces are glued down like this. And then I would normally just cut this down the center and hole punch 2 holes and tie it with a string that way. That's what I did in my last box. But trying to get fancy for Valentine's Day, and I basically just did this, and I drew a heart, ugly heart. I traced a heart, and then I just cut it out. See how it's shaped just like that? So if you want to try to do a heart, it was a little complicated, but that's what it is. And then I just cut it down the center, and now I have 2 pieces. That was kind of my template, I guess. So anyway, that's my heart, and I just threaded some string, some ribbon through it. Start stuffing this bad boy. So I got this die from Hobby Lobby. Normally $7, clearance for $1.75. It says Amore. That's like perfect for Valentine's Day. And I folded it in half because it did not fit in my box at all. So I just folded it, and then I used some crepe paper washi tape, since the theme of this is crepe paper. And I'm gonna stick this behind this guy. So I'm just gonna stick it down. Is it working? And then tie this guy in a bow that's not staying. So open the doors, and it's got a cute little die behind it. I had to rip these out of, this is my little die cuts that I cut out for my pals. I had to take this out of the original packaging because it does not fit in these 4x4 inch spots. So I just put some, when I ripped the old packaging off, it left some ugly paper. I just put some washi tape right there to cover it, and it's perfect. Oops. And because it does look a little empty, I'm gonna stick some type of like embellishment that I have made. Some extra cutouts. You know what? I'm gonna use one of these little paper tassels I'd made that were inspired by crepe paper, actually. I just heat embossed some embossing powder on there. Perfect. Next, see how fast this is already coming along. Obviously I had this stuff I made those a while ago. I did get some trim for some of my pals. This is from Daiso, Japan, but I saw Paper Sweets, she decorated the outside with some die cuts that she cut out, and I was like, that is such a like good idea. So this is gonna go right here, and this is a little bit thick, this like embellishment, whatever you want to call it. I hope that my I'm gonna add this in the center, that it fits. Yes, it fits. Okay, so oh yep, perfect right here. My little Martha Stewart punch. I made a bunch of bows for all my pals. Okay, now to work on the inner area. I'm gonna do this center part last. So these are some of my hole reinforcers. I just used some, the bag, I didn't have any bags this little. Look, this has been folded in half once, hot dog style, then folded again, hamburger style. And I just did some crepe paper washi tape to close it and keep it in that cute little square shape. Next on the inside, let's do a little, I actually made these paper clips earlier today. I knew that I was gonna make it for this crepe paper inspired box. They're just page flags, and they're basically a rectangle. You cut it out like a triangle and make sure it's double-sided so that you can see the inside and outside, and just a little bit crooked, cockeye it, and I don't know the word for that. And it makes this cute little tag, and then I put some crepe paper stickers, some enamel dots, and I did do them differently on the side of the paper clip if you notice. So the page flag will go from the left and the right. So cute. What's going on here? Okay, I think I like it like that. Adorable. So for a belly band, which I happen to have one cut out from my my new Martha Stewart secondhand. Bought it from a D-stash. So I could totally just use that for this. Make a little belly band. Let me cut this guy down. Salt piece somewhere. Oh, here we go. Okay, some scraps. Does it fit? I'll cut it down. I made a lot of little envelopes the other day, so let me do the crepe paper, real crepe. Some goodies in there. I'll probably write something right here or embellish it with like sequins or something. Okay, so lots going on. Then I have some of my paper rosettes that I dipped in glitter, basically. Oops. And I embossed this little piece of paper. Again, this was scrap plastic that I saved from packaging. It's got a little hole right here from a hanging element, whatever it was. Uh-oh, I just smushed that glitter by doing that. Whoops. That's cute. Okay, so that's that. Look at this. It just kind of covers it. And then she could reuse this tag. Now for the center. I got this cup at Target Dollar Spot. Cup. It is a wine glass. Let's be real. It's a wine glass. And it says, "Hey gal." and I was gonna shove stuff in this, but then I realized I was making a exploding box, and as you can see, this hangs over about a little over 1/4 of an inch. But don't worry, I will strap that lid on. Okay, so this is gonna go here for her. These cute little hold on. These say BFF socks, and she's in New York, and I know it's cold there, so girl, I hope you wear funky socks. Wear them to bed. Just gonna roll these up like a burrito. Oh, you know what? Let's stick some. Okay. Okay. How cute. So now, since this has like paper on here, I could use that to glue it down. Finish this wand off. But look at this guy. I did a stitched cutout heart, a felt heart with some scalloped edge, a gold cupcake liner, a paper pink rosette dipped in pink glitter, this little Cupid angel, I don't know what it is, but it's like an iridescent white that shimmers pink. I got that on a D-stash. Then a bow. This is a die cut, glued on, make it look like she's shooting her arrow. Then this little My Creative Time stitched scalped bow, and then some just trims. I got this BFF XOXO, this cute heart from Target Dollar Spot in a pack. And the back, I just did another pink heart, and I sandwiched the straw in between. And this little shaker heart, it says made with love, and that's from Joann's. But to even add further, I was like, why not put some, I want to say I saw it somewhere a while ago. I'm going to put some beads in here, maybe some ugly color beads because you're never going to see them, and then seal it off, and then that way it'll shake. So I'll do that in a minute. So let's close this box up. I will finish that, fixing that exploding packed box, guys. Here's my lid that I made in another tutorial. Crepe paper, ephemera piece, some die cuts from overseas. I made them, and then I stitched that on and stitched that gold heart on. Repurposed some packaging that I saved, and some pom-pom trim, all on the box. So, and for the center, the front of my box, I'm gonna want it where the words are upright. Is there one? Okay. This one's upright, so let me do it this way. Look at, ready to burst at the seams. So the downfall of cutting those corner pieces out, or adding a shape, is that it does leave that gap. It's maybe because mine is too stuffed. So what I'm gonna do to add some extra